Have you ever wondered if some of the exercises you're doing to stay strong might actually be weakening you instead? As we age, every step, every movement, every ache matters more. For seniors, especially those over 60, leg strength is not just about walking. It's about independence, balance, and freedom. But the sad truth is, many common exercises that seem helpful are secretly destroying the very thing they claim to protect, your legs. It's time to face the uncomfortable truth. Certain exercises can cause real harm to older adults. They wear down your joints, inflame your muscles, and slowly chip away at your ability to walk, stand, or live without pain. These 7 exercises may seem harmless or even helpful, but they could be setting you up for long-term damage. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Deep squats. At first glance, deep squats appear to be a powerful way to build strength in the legs. For decades, they've been praised in gyms and fitness circles. But for older adults, especially those over 60, deep squats can quietly become one of the most harmful movements you can perform. As we age, our joints naturally lose lubrication, our cartilage thins, and the connective tissues around the knees become more fragile. When you drop into a deep squat, your knees bend past a safe angle, placing tremendous pressure on already worn cartilage and vulnerable tendons. This stress isn't just uncomfortable, it can trigger a slow breakdown of the knee joint itself. For many seniors, deep squats lead to a burning pain behind the knees, stiffness after standing, or even a cracking sensation when trying to rise. These are not small issues. These are early warnings that your knees are being pushed beyond their safe limits. The danger is not just in the pain, but in what follows. Chronic inflammation builds up, and muscles surrounding the joint begin to overcompensate, leading to imbalance. This is how a once strong leg becomes weaker over time, without you even realizing it. And then there's the silent fear that creeps in. The fear of not being able to get back up. The fear of falling. The fear of not recovering. That fear becomes part of your body's memory, and it changes how you move every day. When a movement begins to steal your confidence, it is no longer building strength. It's tearing it down. Deep squats may look simple, but their effect on aging legs can be devastating, grinding away at independence, 1 rep at a time. And the most dangerous part? Most people don't know the damage is happening until it's too late. But if deep squats are harming your knees, what about another popular movement that challenges your balance and puts pressure on both knees at once? Let's take a closer look. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Lunges, especially forward lunges. Lunges are often advertised as a functional exercise, something that mimics everyday movements and strengthens your legs. But for older adults, especially those over 60, forward lunges are a silent threat that can do more harm than good. What seems like a simple step forward can become the beginning of pain, instability, and fear. The danger lies not just in the movement itself, but in how the aging body responds to it. A forward lunge places the entire weight of your body on one leg, forcing the knee to stabilize against gravity and momentum. For someone with youthful joints, that's manageable. But in later years, when cartilage has thinned and muscle balance has shifted, that same motion can lead to severe joint stress and sudden loss of balance. Many seniors report feeling a pull in their kneecap or a sharp jolt in their hip during lunges. That's not just soreness, it's your body sounding an alarm. The forward motion stretches tendons and twists the knee in unnatural angles. One wrong step, even slightly off balance, can result in a twisted knee, torn muscle, or a dangerous fall. And unlike younger bodies, recovery for seniors isn't quick. It can take weeks, even months to regain normal movement, if at all. But the damage isn't just physical. After one painful lunge, many seniors develop hesitation. Confidence fades. You begin to avoid stairs, avoid stepping off curbs, avoid movement altogether. What once was a hopeful act of strength becomes a mental roadblock, one that holds you back from the freedom of daily life. So while lunges may seem like a way to stay strong, they often do the opposite. They chip away at your trust in your own body. And when your legs stop feeling safe, your world gets smaller. If lunges can knock your balance off so suddenly, imagine what happens when you add force and impact with every step. That's exactly what seniors face when running or jogging, and the effects may surprise you. 3. Running or jogging on hard surfaces. Running may seem like the symbol of vitality. Wind in your face, heart pumping, legs in motion. Many seniors take up jogging with the hope of staying young, keeping weight down, or maintaining energy. But few realize the hidden cost it brings, especially when done on hard surfaces like pavement or concrete. For aging bodies, this common exercise can quietly become a brutal enemy of your leg strength. With every stride, your feet strike the ground with a force that's 3 to 4 times your body weight. On younger joints, that's manageable. But for older adults, those repeated impacts turn into trauma, micro trauma that slowly wears down cartilage in the knees, jars the hips, and inflames the joints in your ankles. Over time, this constant pounding doesn't build strength, it erodes it. The result? A growing ache in the knees that doesn't go away, swelling in the ankles after every run, a burning tightness in your calves that stretches don't relieve. And before you know it, you find yourself limping more days than walking freely. It's not just soreness, it's your body waving a red flag. And there's more at stake than pain. One wrong step on an uneven sidewalk or during a tired moment can lead to a sudden fall. The reflexes of youth aren't there anymore to catch you. What once felt empowering becomes a risk, not of progress, but of setbacks, surgeries, and long recoveries. For many seniors, the heartbreak isn't in stopping the run. It's in realizing that what they thought was helping them was slowly breaking them down. It's in the loss of confidence, the morning stiffness, the appointments with specialists that follow. But if the pounding of running is too much for aging joints, what happens when you add artificial weight and mechanical force to the equation? You might be surprised to learn that one of the most common machines at the gym could be putting your legs at even greater risk. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Leg press machine. The leg press machine sits quietly in many gyms, promising strength, safety, and control. For seniors hoping to keep their legs strong without the risks of free weights, it often feels like a trustworthy option. But hidden beneath that padded seat and sliding platform is a mechanical trap, one that can slowly damage aging knees and backs without warning. Unlike natural movement, the leg press forces your body into a fixed artificial range. You're seated, reclined, and pushing heavy weight away from your body. What seems safe because it's controlled is actually isolating immense force directly into your knee joints, often without the support of stabilizing muscles like the glutes and core. For an older adult, That's a recipe for injury masked as exercise. Over time, repeated use of the leg press machine compresses the knee joint unnaturally, grinding down cartilage and placing stress on the lower back. Many seniors begin to feel a dull ache in the knees that doesn't go away, sometimes sharp pain after standing or walking. Others report their knees locking or feeling unstable during daily tasks, a clear sign that the strength they thought they were gaining was coming at a hidden cost. There's also a psychological toll. When the machine fails to deliver balance, coordination, or true functional strength, confidence in real world movement begins to slip. You may press hundreds of pounds while seated, but still struggle to rise from a chair or walk up a flight of stairs without support. That disconnect between gym strength and daily ability is more than frustrating. It's disheartening. The leg press may seem like a safe shortcut to strong legs, but it often weakens the very muscles and joints seniors rely on to live independently. And the most dangerous part? It can feel like progress right up until something gives out. But if seated machines are compromising your knees, what happens when you move from machines to movement that pounds, jumps, and jolts the body repeatedly? The answer is even more alarming than most expect. 5. High impact aerobics. High impact aerobics is often seen as a fun, energetic way to stay young. Fast paced routines, upbeat music, and the promise of burning calories while moving freely. For many seniors, it brings back memories of vitality, youth, and momentum. But behind the rhythm and the sweat lies a truth that's hard to hear. These exercises are no longer made for aging joints and fragile muscle systems. Movements like jumping jacks, fast footwork, hopping in place, or explosive steps all share one thing: impact. Every time your feet leave the ground and return, your legs absorb a jolt. For aging bodies, this isn't just exercise, it's trauma. The tendons in your knees, the delicate tissues in your ankles, and the supporting muscles in your hips aren't built to withstand such repetitive pounding. What begins as minor discomfort, tight calves, sore feet, can soon become chronic conditions like plantar fasciitis, tendonitis, or painful inflammation that spreads throughout the legs. Worse, high impact aerobics often include sudden directional changes, which demand agility and balance that most people lose with age. In just one wrong twist, an ankle can roll or a knee can buckle. And the recovery? Long, painful, and often incomplete. The emotional toll of these injuries is just as significant. After one fall or sprain, fear creeps in. You start second guessing every step. Your confidence fades. Exercise becomes intimidating instead of empowering. You begin to ask, what if it happens again? That fear, once planted, grows quickly and can steal the joy from movement altogether. So while the music might be upbeat and the instructor might smile and shout, your joints are whispering something very different. This is not safe anymore. And it's time we listened. But if explosive jumps and jolting moves are damaging to aging legs, what about exercises that mimic a daily task, one most of us perform without thinking, yet can be dangerous when repeated mechanically? You'll want to take a closer look at what stair climbing machines are really doing to senior bodies. 6. Stair climbing machines. Stairs are a part of daily life, something most of us have tackled without thinking for decades. So when seniors see stair climbing machines at the gym, it often feels familiar, even reassuring. But here's the uncomfortable truth. These machines simulate a motion that, when repeated unnaturally and without proper support, can quickly become one of the most punishing activities for aging legs. Unlike climbing a real staircase where each step varies slightly and includes natural rest moments, stair machines force your body into a continuous, relentless rhythm. Your knees rise and fall again and again with no variation, no pause, and no relief. Over time, this creates a grinding effect on your knee joints, especially for older adults already facing cartilage loss or stiffness. The heart may pound with effort, but so do the knees, and not in a healthy way. The quadriceps become overloaded, the hips tighten, and the lower back begins to absorb stress it wasn't built to carry. Many seniors begin to feel a deep, dull ache in the knees after using the machine, sometimes even a trembling or giving out sensation. These are not signs of strength building, they are signs of wear and damage. Perhaps even more concerning is what stair machines do to the mind. As exhaustion builds and balance falters, anxiety creeps in. You grip the side rails tighter. You glance down in fear. A machine that once promised strength now delivers a quiet, creeping loss of confidence. And in a moment of fatigue, one missed step could result in a fall, with life-altering consequences. What's heartbreaking is that many seniors push through, believing the burn means progress. But in reality, the stair machine is often silently stripping away stability rather than building it. And if the repetitive rise and fall of stair machines can do this much damage, imagine what happens when seniors are encouraged to bend and stretch forward in positions that challenge, balance, and strain fragile muscles. Let's take a closer look at one stretching habit that seems harmless but can be devastating. 7. Standing toe touches or forward bends. At first glance, standing toe touches or forward bends seem harmless, even helpful. They're often seen as a gentle way to stretch the back, loosen the hamstrings, and maintain flexibility. But for older adults, this simple movement can carry serious hidden dangers that go far beyond a sore back or tight muscles. As we age, our spine loses some of its natural cushioning, and the small stabilizing muscles in our core and legs aren't as responsive as they once were. When you bend forward, especially without support, your entire upper body shifts out over your center of gravity. This puts immense strain on the lower back and hamstrings, pulling at tendons that have already lost elasticity. Worse, it leaves your body vulnerable to imbalance. In a younger person, a wobble might mean nothing, but for a senior, it can mean a sudden loss of control, a dizzy moment, a slight stumble, and you could be on the floor before you know what happened. The act of simply bending forward to stretch has led many older adults to falls, pulled muscles, and even spinal injuries that take months to heal, if they ever fully do. Emotionally, the betrayal is painful. You were just trying to stay loose, to care for your body, but the result is pain, stiffness, and fear. After one scare, many seniors avoid stretching altogether, losing even more flexibility and confidence with every passing week. It becomes a cycle of fear and decline, all triggered by a movement that was supposed to help. So while the standing toe touch may seem like a symbol of mobility for older adults, it can quietly become a tipping point from strength to struggle, from balance to instability. But here's the good news: not all movement is harmful. There are better, safer ways to stay strong, mobile, and confident without risking injury. So what should seniors do instead? Let's explore the exercises that truly protect and empower aging legs. 8. What should you do instead? After years of moving, working, and living fully, your body becomes a storyteller. Every joint, every muscle, every step carries the history of your life, and now, more than ever, how you move matters. not just for fitness, but for freedom, for peace of mind, for the simple dignity of rising from a chair without hesitation. If certain exercises are quietly breaking you down, the question isn't just what to avoid, it's what to do instead to support your body with care, wisdom, and intention. The goal now isn't pushing harder, it's moving smarter. Gentle, supportive exercises that honor your age, your experience, and your needs can restore strength without pain and rebuild confidence without risk. It's about building a body that serves you, not just in the gym, but in your kitchen, your garden, your walks, your everyday life. Start with movements that use your own body weight and allow for control. Chair-assisted squats, not deep or rushed, can strengthen your thighs without grinding your knees. Leg lifts using resistance bands gently activate muscle without strain. Tai Chi and slow flowing yoga support balance and coordination, inviting calm into your body while strengthening it from the inside out. Walking, especially on soft ground or with supportive shoes, is one of the most underrated and powerful tools you have. It's natural, it's gentle, and it keeps your legs and your spirit moving forward. And if pain or limitations have already crept in, don't be afraid to ask for guidance. A physical therapist who understands the aging body can tailor a plan that works with you, not against you. You're not weak for seeking help. You're wise for choosing to protect what matters most: your mobility, your confidence, your independence. There's no shame in adapting. The strength you need now isn't loud or flashy. It's quiet, steady, and deeply rooted. It's the kind of strength that lets you walk to the mailbox without fear, stand tall in the kitchen, or dance slowly in your living room with someone you love. This is your time to move with intention, with grace, and with a deep respect for everything your body has carried you through. You don't need to prove anything. You just need to protect what's already precious. And now that you know what to avoid and what to embrace, your next step could be the one that truly changes everything. The strength to move forward, choosing wisdom over wear and tear. Reaching our later years is not a decline, it is an arrival. An arrival into wisdom, into perspective, and into a kind of strength that younger bodies can't begin to understand. We've spent decades moving through life, working, building families, surviving loss, celebrating love. And now, more than ever, our health becomes our most faithful companion. It walks beside us every day, and how we treat our body now will decide how freely we live in the years ahead. The truth is, the world doesn't always tell seniors the whole story. Fitness magazines and online videos often show exercises that are designed for bodies half our age. They glorify intensity and speed, forgetting that the real victory for us is simply being able to move without fear, to walk, to stand, to climb, to reach, with confidence and stability. Many of the popular exercises do not serve us anymore. Some of them, as we've explored, slowly take away the very thing they promise to build, our strength. I've lived long enough to know the difference between pushing through pain and listening to your body's quiet warning. I've seen friends suffer injuries from exercises that were never meant for their stage of life. I've watched them recover slowly or not at all. And I've felt the fear myself that one bad movement could take away my ability to live independently. That fear is real, but so is the power we still have to protect our bodies if we're willing to move differently. You don't need to prove your toughness through painful workouts. You've already proven your strength by making it this far in life. True strength now lies in movement that is smart, sustainable, and safe. In choosing exercises that build balance, nourish your joints, and support you, not break you down. In listening to the wisdom that only comes with age, and in honoring the journey your body has taken. And let me tell you this, from one experienced soul to another, there is dignity in choosing safety. There is power in knowing what no longer serves you and letting it go. You have earned the right to move through life gently, wisely, and with a deeper understanding of what matters. The best years can still be ahead, not by chasing youth, but by protecting the health you have right now. So as you move forward, move with clarity. Choose exercises that keep you steady. Avoid those that steal from your strength. And remember, every step you take in awareness is a step toward freedom, not just of movement, but of spirit. This isn't the end of strength. It's the beginning of a new kind. One rooted in resilience, not resistance. One that grows with you, not against you. And one that allows you to keep walking forward, not just pain-free, but proud. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.